And then I'd get out my phone. No, I almost made a joke, and then I remembered my dad was in there, and I fucking died. I'm so sorry.
Did you say you're going to get out your vibrator and like masturbate?
Yes. And then I remembered one of the people was my dad, and I was like, ugh.
Welcome to Yacht Mess. I am scary Marc McNamara here with Daisy Kelleher. And you know, I just hit record. We're doing a remote episode and me and Daisy are arguing. So I said, let's just start recording. Daisy, why are you scared of me right now?
I'm like sweating. My palms are sweaty because you're so scary. So Marc is, obviously we've never worked together before. And this is our first time. And Marc is learning, even though I'm a chief stew, I'm very relaxed. And Marc is very scary. And it's like, we need to have this. We need to do this. And I'm like, oh my God, Marc is so scary. But it's good. It is a good balance. You're like my yin to my yang.
But we are, okay, so we are, sometimes I'm relaxed in certain things and then you're like, you know, like crashing dinners or something. Like we have different areas of which we're high strung. I'm a perfectionist in the sense that like, I don't like to be sprung something at the last minute. And like we just got sprung something at the very last minute. I'm like, well, then it's going to be shitty if we do it at the last minute. I wish I would have known this ahead of time. Anyways, this is all terrifying, apparently.
It is. I agree with you. But yes, it is terrifying. It is. It's like upsetting your favorite parent.
But it's like, it's my aura. My aura is very delicate. Like the one thing that'll put me in a bad mood is bad music. And like, I know when I'm good at something. And when you make me do that something that I'm good at poorly, I'm like, I know how to do that better.
I understand that. Like you're being like, feel like you're being set up for failure.
Right. Well, it's like, I know how to do this thing, but you're tying my hands behind my back. So it's going to look like I don't know how to do it.
Yeah. And I guess for me, like, this is all new. So, like, everything's new for me. So, like, even with this thing that we're fighting about.
Can we just say what we're fighting about? Let's just say it. Okay, so on today's episode, it's all about staying positive. And we have the beautiful, wonderful Aesha Scott from Below Deck Med here to help us stay positive. But literally as we're logging on, they're like, hey, do this promo for this episode and write these sentences and I'm like, I have a million other things to talk about.
Yeah. So Marc is upset. And then I'm like, oh, whatever. Like, this is my first podcast. So I'm like, this is cool. I didn't know we could do this.
And I'm like, you should have told me sooner and I would have done something great. And now I'm going to do something mediocre. Anyways.
Anyway.
This is why we need Aesha. I need to stay positive. I'm sweating.
I know, I'm sweating. But this is exciting. This is our first, well, it's not that exciting because we'd rather be in the same room. But it is kind of cool, like, technology that you're in New York, I'm in London. And I do feel like we can almost
and Aesha's in New Zealand.
And Aesha's in New Zealand.
And our producer's in LA. So we're just the world over.
It is cool, but yeah, we'd rather do it in person, but alas, we have places to be. So this is our first remote Yacht Mess podcast, and our first guest, which we're very excited to have, Aesha, as her season is coming to a close, and she's obviously our Below Deck queen, and yeah, it's exciting.
So excited. You know what'll help me get excited? Messy stuff. Let's do a messy Monday.
Sorry, first of all, we can backtrack. You're getting angry about this, which I had no involvement in this.
I'm angry at you.
I'm getting the brunt of it. And you just did a clip that did me so dirty of me talking about how I imagine having sex with West and Jesse from Summer Houses. So
I
I
did not put those words or those dicks in your mouth. You did that yourself. I just released it to the world.
I know. And there it is. The clip is up on the Instagram page. And now I live in shame.
Who put it up? Who put it up?
I don't know. I don't know who has that account.
You do. So here's another thing. Daisy runs the Instagram, right? And then I run the YouTube and the TikTok, which is terrible because I don't know how to do TikTok. But we are managing it because we like to control things ourselves. And we have Amelia who's making all the clips. And there's a team, but then we're dividing and conquering. So
Yeah. So I did put that. Marc made the clip and I put it out there.
I really am sweating now. Like I'm legit, like this is of all these episodes, the one that we're not near each other, it's hurting me the most.
Oh gosh. Well, hopefully, yeah, we'll talk about some messy stuff. Aisha's going to bring in some positivity. So hopefully we're going to have, it was a rough start, but we're going to go on to the positivity train and end on a high.
That's what makes this yacht mess. Like we could have taken a moment to get our shit together. We're not on anyone's schedule. We decided to press record and just show the bear.
Fine.
Hey, I would let you see me at my
it.
worst. I would like you to see me at my worst. So here it is. Here we go. Buckle up.
I
Buttercup.
probably should see you at your worst. Yeah, I do.
This is it. I'm still smiling.
Okay,
though.
that's not that bad then. I'll take that.
We'll work our way through this. You know what we don't get to do a lot of the times because we do record when we're both in the same city is we don't get to talk about a topic that's happening right now. And because we're recording this right before it goes out, like something that we've been doing on Instagram is Messy Mondays. Also, please go follow us on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube at YetMissPod, and please rate, subscribe, add a comment. That really helps us with the algorithm, and so we love to see it, and it keeps us going, and it keeps Daisy less scared of me because then I don't have to talk to her
really
about numbers.
And just for my own anxiety, so I don't wake up going, oh God, is Marc going to talk to me about numbers again? Please just go and like and subscribe and do all that fun stuff. But lots of comments have been coming in my DMs, which I've been sharing with Marc, saying how much you guys are enjoying it, which actually is like so sweet. So I love that. And yeah, 5 stars and give us all that kind of fun stuff. We do appreciate it. And it keeps Marc not as scary.
I'm very dad. I've always been like dad. Even when I was growing up, like I took my sisters to their field trip as a chaperone. I've always wanted to be dad. So I've always just been that.
You would have been a good cheese stew. But
I would have been mean to people, though. I wouldn't have been put up with all that shit that y'all had to.
Yeah, but this is where, like, last week when I said I wasn't competitive and then it turned out I was, like, extremely competitive. This is kind of what I mean. Like, I'll be like, oh, my God, yay, one person watched our podcast. And you're like, no, we need 60,000 downloads. And I'm like, but we got one. Like, that's, like, a really, that's kind of, yeah, where that like non-competitive side gets me. But yeah, no, we need you in our lives, Marc. We need someone to actually work. So I'm really appreciate that somebody's actually working.
No, everybody is working and everyone's working really hard. I can't take that, but I can take the credit of like dadding this field trip. Like everyone's getting in the car at 9 a.m. I've got the snacks packed. We're driving. No, we're not stopping to pee. Put on your catheter.
And that is usually me when I'm working on a boat. So I do understand that. I get it. But yeah, so we're excited to talk about Messy Monday. And I actually I know you text in all our topics. I have one that I'm going to spring on you. And I don't know if I might send you over the edge.
Do it. You want to just do it now? You want to just hit me with it now? Go.
I actually meant to text you about it and then I forgot. Did you see the drama with Austin from Southern Charm on the Vile Files podcast?
No, what happened?
Ooh, okay, so this is something I have. I was so invested. I don't know why, and I just kept getting fed it. Basically, Austin went on to the Vile Files. I've never listened to their podcast, but I've seen it come up. I think it's quite a big podcast. It's really successful, and basically, apparently, I didn't know this about Austin because I didn't watch Southern Charm. He had a younger sister an older sister who tragically passed away when they were younger. Very sad. Sounds horrendous, and obviously something that their family have been going through the last, 30 years. And they talk about it in Southern Charm. He's been very vocal about it. And then the wife of Nick Vile, if I'm saying that right, kind of comes out straight out of nowhere, doesn't like warm into the conversation. I think it's within like 10 minutes and just goes, can I ask you something? And just says, how did this affect your family? How did she die? How did she die? And kind of just said she died quite tragically in this like really nonchalant, kind of casual. And there was like uproar on the internet about it. And yeah, it got a lot of backlash, but apparently the Falls have been getting a lot of backlash in my snooping for a few episodes, and mainly because of the wife. So it will be interesting to see how it's going to affect the podcast. The podcast is pretty big, so is it going to affect it? I mean, we all know kind of bad news can be good news and good PR. But I did watch the clip, and yeah, Austin did look uncomfortable, and he was tapping his foot, and he was kind of a bit like, oh wow, that really did come out of left field, because she kind of said like, I'm going to come out of left field. And it was a bit strange. I think people were like, you can ask that, but you know, you ask about your family and you kind of lead into it, where it just kind of went straight there and kind of straight for the jugular. So that was, yeah, the tea on that.
I don't think you should ever ask how someone died. I don't think that should not be a question in your repertoire, especially as a journalist or an interview of any sort. You should never. There's a line there, I think, that you just don't. That's not a question I would ever ask.
Yeah, she kind of almost asked like a description of the scene.
No.
It was, I don't want to repeat it because I don't want to say that. You can go and look it up yourself. And he has spoken about it. It is public news. I was able to Google afterwards about it. But yeah, I agree. I was trying to put myself in that situation. And yeah, as much as podcasts are out there to get, you know, people's feelings and to kind of deep dive and things like that, it did seem a little left field and not maybe what the episode was meant to be about. You know, it wasn't necessarily about grief, or, you know, it was kind of, I think, meant to be more about Southern charm and maybe more current. So yeah, that was, a lot of people were tuning in on that, and a lot of comments from celebrities publicly saying how disgusted they were, really. And so yeah, that's
rightfully
that.
so. I think that is, I don't know her, and I don't know, she could have a degree from the best journalism school, but that screams amateur journalism and a question that's off limits. What's not off limits to come out of left field is look at the skin. I went to Sisu and I had the salmon sperm. I have never had skin so like.
Where did you get it on your face?
Everywhere.
Yeah, you look like I just got it in my eye. She was like, "You're just getting."
Oh no, she did everything. Yeah, my entire face.
I know, it was all over. Mine was just. I was like, "What the hell? I want it all over my face."
Oh, I got more sperm than you.
Your skin looks amazing.
Yeah, so go to Sisu, use code Marc75, or if you're in Ireland or UK, use code what, Daisy?
Daisy 30.
Work.
No, Marc 30.
No, mine's Marc75.
Okay.
Why you're only 30?
Well, because in the US, I think it's more expensive because of the dollar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you get more off if you're in the US, and you get less off if you're in the UK. But yeah, Sisu are amazing. That's where I go get my work done as well. I'm getting my second salmon sperm on Saturday. No, next week sometime. And yeah, I love it. Although I'm so jealous you got it all over your face. But
I sure did.
Amazing. You look amazing.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but you know what? I didn't sign anything. So they asked me to come back on Below Deck as a guest for this upcoming season, not your season. But I think I'm going to say no. You're not allowed to talk about that, are you? I mean, it has nothing to do with you.
Just don't say where it is or whose it is, or
it's not yours. I'll say that, and it's not like, because as a guest, you also have to pay. And although they were cutting me like a good deal to go on it, it's still like I would love to go and have the fun, but it's like, is that lame to go again as a guest? I feel like I did it. Going back is like maybe a little thirsty or something.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting one. We've had return guests for sure. Would you come on if it was mine? Don't say just yet. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because then I'd make them pay me.
They will never pay. But I've had return guests, and again, like, I'm quite friendly with them. Like I've gone to their house, I've gone skiing, like kind of the way I am with you. Like I've developed a real friendship, and they've come on before a few times. And yeah, I think I think it can be a little thirsty depending on the situation. Like, I think if you have a friendship with someone, it's like a really fun thing. I also think if you have like a lot of money, or maybe you don't have a holiday and you're like, oh, this could be a fun thing to do. I think there's like different things, factors that come into it. But like if you're already really busy and you've already done it once and you're like, this doesn't really fit into my schedule, then I kind of get it. And
Yeah,
you're like,
maybe that's it. It's just like the
money and
timing's not right now, and it's really soon, and it's just like I would. Yeah, I think it's
yeah,
just
like I feel
no
like
for
maybe
now.
yeah, if you didn't have anything on and you were like really itching for a holiday and you're like, oh, actually, I could do this, maybe you'd be more intrigued. But you're like, I've already done it. Yeah, it's pretty short notice. I get that. And then
Yeah.
it becomes actually a bit more stressful rather than fun.
Exactly. Yeah, it felt like, okay, now we have to get the people together and this schedule, blah, blah, blah. Okay, wait, I just realized we have only 8 minutes to talk about Messy Mondays before
Oh
Aesha
God,
comes on.
how
So
do we
let's
talk so much
run
shit?
through this. Let's talk about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I have a big confession to make.
Oh, go.
I love Sutton this season. She looks amazing. The way that she's vulnerable with her insecurities on looks and coolness. I'm very into Sutton Brown.
Oh my God, I've got like shivers and chills. And oh my God, I love that. And I absolutely agree with you about her saying about her looks and stuff like that. Now, it never ever crossed my mind, but it was so relatable because I felt that way so many times in my show. Like, you'll see this season that my show is coming out in February, and the girls are so gorgeous, as they are every year, and the age gap is massive. Like, I'm talking like 15 years, and I have to come out in my bikini, and they're like, they're stunning. They really are. And every season, that insecurity, it's not like huge. And I imagine it's not huge for Sutton, but it just sits there. You're just a bit like, really? Do I really have to sit here with these girls who are 15, 20 years younger than me and I was like, she never ever came across that way before. And I was like, wow, oh my God, you are so relatable right now. And I love that. And I love that you love her. And now we can have her on the pod. Brilliant.
She's also never looked better, but I do think there's one too many gals this season. We have Erica, Dorit, Kyle, Bose, Amanda, Sutton, Rachel, Kathy, Jennifer. It's like we're only getting quick drive-bys. We're getting like, Bose is injecting, okay, bye. Erica's dating Shrek, see ya. Like it's a little too much, but I did love that in Sedona they're staying at the place called Little Daisy.
Got my mention. I agree with you. In their lineup, I just thought it looked ridiculous. I was like, there's too many people. I'm enjoying the season. I am. And why can't Jennifer Tilly, is that her name? Jennifer Tilly?
Oh yeah, and Jennifer. I said Jennifer, yeah.
Yeah. She needs a spot. She is, and she's working for it this season. She is being the little like gossip and just calling everyone out. I've loved her from the beginning, and I'm loving her even more this season. And then Amanda, I'm sorry, I was right about her. They do not like her. They're not vibing with her. I'm loving all the snippets of, the editing calling her out just being cheap. But I think they are all kind of getting the limelight. I really like Bose, but she's going to have to step it up. I agree. Erica, like if they're not careful, they're going to not get a lot of, screen time. Like Jennifer Tilly's like working overtime.
Yeah, it's kill or be killed on Beverly Hills right now. They're running a really strong roster, and some of them aren't going to make it. What can you do?
Amanda is not going to make it, but I'm going to be sad because she's great TV.
I think she will make it.
Ooh,
because
okay.
she's that other side. It's like she's getting down and dirty. She's a character that doesn't exist already on the show. She's very different from everyone else, and then for that reason, I think she will make it at least another season.
She's giving me Alex from OG Roni. Try to fit in and just do it all the wrong ways.
Proclamation. Yeah, that's true. She's a one-upper. It's not, she's also like in a cult or something, like supposedly, allegedly. But I also think Amanda's there to drag Dorit because Amanda's like the financial girl and Dorit is in financial distress. So I think that kind of added her into the mix to go head to head with Dorit. But I think Kyle's kind of doing that because Kyle's gaslighting Dorit a little bit and saying like she doesn't want Dorit to be so open about her marriage and what's going on because then Kyle will have to be open and talk about it, and she doesn't want to do that.
Oh, okay. That's an interesting perspective. I have to say, I thought it was pretty stupid of Dorit as well. There were big accusations. There is a court of law, like you can get done for slander. So, but maybe you're right about the call thing and just using it for her own game. But I was also like, I don't know, you should be talking like this. But
Yeah.
great TV. I mean, she's doing her job properly.
She's doing her job properly. Let's move on to Salt Lake City. Any thoughts of what's happening right now, the reunion?
I haven't watched the reunion. I did watch the finale. I thought the season was amazing. At the finale, I have to say, I was a little like, okay, we got it. Like, it ended at the right moment. I think they got all their storylines in, and just that last scene, I was like, okay, we've hashed this out too many times now.
Yes.
I haven't watched. Have you watched the reunion?
I have, and I'm going to need the cousins to get off that show. I'm going to need Heather and Whitney to skedaddle. I don't need them on anymore. I just don't enjoy them. I don't think they're bringing anything. I think they're delusional and not a fun way. Like Lisa, who I love, is delusional in a bad way. Like she gets so defensive when someone just wants to ask where you get your money from. But like Heather and Whitney are dark energy for me, and I don't believe anything they say, and I don't like them.
I will say I did find since the plane fiasco happened, I did find that everybody was ganging up on Meredith kind of every time. And pardon?
I don't like that. I don't like a gang up on Meredith.
I know you're her friend, but even me, who's not her friend from like an objective point of view, I was like, every time she spoke, or like Bronwyn in this final episode is like, insinuates that her husband's having an affair, and she's like, I'm leaving. And they're like, why are you leaving? Like, that was gaslighting. They're like, why are you upset? They're like, you've just said that my husband is having an affair on TV and you're surprised that I'm leaving. Like, she didn't even react. She's just like, I'm going to go. And they're like, I can't believe you're leaving. And then they're getting up, in Lisa's. And I thought Lisa did the right thing. And then they're like, just go. And she's like literally trying to leave. She's like trying to call an Uber. And they're like, just go. Why are you still here? They're like, I'm trying to
Not
leave.
they, Heather.
Heather, yes. But Bronwyn did also bring up the whole, I think she's trying to make a point being like, why can my marriage be under scrutiny?
Yes.
Which is fair. But yeah, I did think since the whole plane fiasco, they were bullying Meredith. I have to be, ganging, or at the very least, ganging up on her.
Meredith has some information that she's being very nice not releasing. Monica, who was on, a couple seasons ago, Monica Garcia, alleged that someone had their stomach pumped on a cast trip from alcohol abuse. I had heard that, and I know who it is. And so Meredith is being very kind, not bringing these things up.
Does her name begin with a H?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I would allege that it's one of the cousins, but
I think I heard that. And I don't know where, but I think I heard that.
There's a lot of dirty stuff out there on those two that could be said, and she's playing very kind by not bringing it. She's staying positive, and let's stay positive and end it right there. We will come back with Aesha, staying positive with Aesha Scott. We'll be right back.
Hi guys, welcome back to part 2 of Yacht Mess, and we've got the gorgeous Aesha Scott, all the way from New Zealand.
Hello team, it's so nice to see both of your faces. I love you both so much.
Yeah,
Aesha, you're our very first guest.
Oh, very first. Oh my God, what an honor. First time, long time listener, first time caller. Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding. All right, we're gonna jump right into this. It's all about staying positive. So me and Daisy are gonna give you some scenarios, and you're just gonna spin it how we could be positive about that scenario. Are you ready?
I love this. Yes.
Okay.
I've had a lifetime of training.
Oh, good. Okay, Aesha Scott, you walk in on your boyfriend making out with your dad. Spin it positive.
Okay, you got to think to yourself, At least I come from good genes and I've got good taste. Like if my dad finds my boyfriend that hot, I've got good taste. If my boyfriend finds my dad that hot, I'm from a hot family. So, I'm doing pretty well.
That's solid. Yeah. That's a
Complimentary.
good spin.
And then I'd get out my butt. No, I almost made a joke. And then I remembered my dad was in there and I fucking died. I'm so sorry.
Did you say you're going to get out your vibrator and like masturbate?
Yes. And then I remembered one of the people was my dad and I was like, ugh, ugh.
Oh my God.
Next one.
Okay, Daisy.
I don't know if I got this game right. So I took scenarios that happened to me on Below Deck.
Oh, that's
This is
perfect.
good.
That's perfect.
Okay.
This is interesting.
Well, you gave me the first one. That you go out and get drunk with the charter guests and you get your day off and your tip taken away from you.
Oh, it's hard to spin that one, isn't it? Go out with your charter guest, day off, tip taken away. I mean, the only thing that I can think of is, they always say, have you ever seen a hearse towing a U-Haul? As in, you can't take money with you when you're dead, but you've got that memory forever.
There we go. And to back that up, Marc was said charter guest, and now he's one of my besties, and we have a podcast together. So the positive was there. So you're spot on, Aesha. It was worth. I mean, I thankfully got my money back, but didn't get my day off.
But if that's the thing, now that I know that it was Marc, I know it's definitely worth it. So you won, really. And you got your money back.
I did get my money back.
That's true.
I think there would have been war if I didn't get my money back.
We have caused trouble. I think the last time, Aesha, that you were in this very room, you were spanking me as we were singing karaoke.
Oh,
well, to before we continue with the game as well, Marc met Aesha when Marc came to Watch What Happens Live with me, and I was on with Aesha this time last year.
Yes.
And they met and bonded, and then Marc and Aesha became besties, and that's how we've ended up here.
Just me and my gals.
We became fast friends. The chemistry was real, and now I have spanked that bottom many a time in many different wigs. So thank you for that, Daisy.
Yeah, Amelia.
I've got great taste in partners, and you've got great taste in friends.
This is it. And I didn't even tell you, Marc, because I was busy, but I bumped into Aesha in the hotel the other day in LA, and we had a fire alarm go off, and Aisha's like, Daisy, and I was like, what the hell? I got such a fright. She's like, thank you so much for bringing Marc into our lives. I was like, oh my God, you were so welcome. It was
I talk about you when you're not even there, Marc. How nice am I?
That's really
and
nice.
I'm the not nice person that didn't.
I feel really bad for this next question. Then it's like awful. You're saying nice things. I'm about to give you an awful question. Okay, spin this positive. No, go ahead.
Okay. I was just going to say the reason that I knew, because we were standing outside, there was a fire. It was 10 p.m. I'm such a nana. I was like right on the cusp of sleep, and it's just ding, ding, ding. I'm like, fuck's sake. Stood outside reading my book. And then as I'm going in, I was like, oh my God, that girl sounds so much like Daisy. And I look up and it's Daisy right there. I was like, yes.
Shut up. Was there really a fire?
No.
When is there ever really a fire?
No.
Oh, actually,
and it was
often enough.
It was very annoying because all of us, I was there with one of my cast members, and we had both just flown in from Europe, so I was so tired, and we had both just fallen asleep, and we were waiting for the alarm to go off because it usually goes off. Oh no! And then the man's running around, and he's like, I don't know how to turn it off, and we're like, fucking figure it out.
It went on forever.
For so long. Yeah, it was.
Well, I'm glad you two survived that, and I'm glad you made it here today.
Thank you.
And I saw that Aesha and I didn't get to hang out. We never get to hang out in LA because our timings don't cross. But she was running back to see her nephew, so that was understandable.
Yeah, ships in the night.
Oh, see, ships in the night. Now, okay, you two ships in the night. You can both answer this. Your vagina has become poisonous, and you can only do butt stuff from now on. Spin it positive.
Well, not
It's fine.
to
I love butt stuff.
overshare, but I love butt stuff. That sounds fucking awesome. Oh yeah, baby. I mean, if anything, the positive is that takes the choice away in the moment. You don't have to spend time deliberating. You're like in the back door, baby, immediately.
You also don't have to worry about getting pregnant.
Yes.
Okay.
Love
this
that.
is good spins. This is good. Just don't douche how your charter guest did.
Oh
No.
no! Do you know what? I don't douche anyway.
Perfect.
It's just,
This is Yacht Mess for a reason.
Yeah. I don't have time for that. Well, I do have time for that. I mean,
I don't know. Do girls douche? I don't know if they do.
I don't know.
I don't think
what is Summer's Eve all about then?
What's Summer's Eve?
Summer's Eve?
It's a douching product for women.
Oh,
I'm sure some do, but I'm not sure unless you're like, I don't know. Anal, for some reason, is something we don't really talk about with our girlfriends.
Oh, I do a lot.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, Aesha, you go and find out if your friends douche, because that's
none of
something
them.
that I don't.
None of them douche.
Yeah, I
just
don't
feel
think
like
it's
girls
really-
really douche.
I think most girls, not all girls, like most girls, if they have anal, it's like once in a blue moon.
And also, maybe because we don't eat as much as men or whatever, but it's never really been an
Maybe.
issue.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
never been an
it's pretty
issue.
empty
Like
down
your
there
story
most
of your
the time.
friend,
Yeah.
it's never been an issue.
I know. I'm like, how was it that many logs worth in one go? I just don't think I've ever had that in my life.
I don't know how the gay man is blushing more than
I don't want to shame someone's fecal amount.
every fecal matters. Don't make
Every
fun of
fecal
it.
matters. No,
Don't go there.
Exactly. Thank you.
So it turns out vaginas are really just underrated. We could just sack them off. We don't need them. Get rid of them.
I'm going to land this back in a safe zone. Okay. Aesha, you're one of the most positive people in the Bravo universe. Did you expect that to become your brand?
No, I didn't expect it to become my brand because people have told me that I'm like that in the past, but because I just exist in it, I just don't really think about it very much. And I think as well, for me coming into the show, especially in season 4, it wasn't like it was big, but it's not the huge thing that it is now. And so the first season,
season 4 was your first season.
Yes, yeah. So that was like 8 years ago now. And when I first started, I didn't even know what the show was. It wasn't until I filmed the show aired, and I was walking down the street in New York and someone came up and got really excited talking to me. And I called one of the network executives and I was like, is this like a big show or something? And he's like, yeah, Aesha, it's on Bravo. It is a big show. And so I say that because I went into this with no plan, no goals, like no idea what it could become. And so everything has been a surprise to me along the way, and a very pleasant surprise at that.
How did you, I don't know this, but and sorry if you said this a million times, how did you end up on the show?
I just applied. My friend,
Okay.
So I always wanted to work in TV, and all of my girlfriends from home knew that about me. And one of my friends from school was in yachting. And as I said, I didn't know about the show, but she just messaged me one day, probably 6 years into yachting. And she's like, oh my God, I've heard about the show. They like film what we do. You'd be so good at it. You should apply. And she gave me the casting person's email and the application form. And I read over the form and I was like, how the fuck is someone going to know who you are from a form? And so I made this like 3-minute video like, hi, I'm Aesha.
Wow.
And like 40 minutes later, they were like, when can you Zoom? Oh, no, it was Skype back then. When can you Skype? And it just went from there.
Amazing. Love to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never knew how you started on the show. There we go.
What about you? Was it the same for you?
It was super kind of similar. I didn't want to be in TV, although a lot of people told me since a very young age I would be great on reality TV. All my friends and family. But it was during COVID, and I lost my job in yachting, and so it was 2020. And then a few people had kind of said to me, I was like pretty depressed and like in my room and couldn't leave my bed and locked down with my parents. And I was like, no, that's stupid. And then I was like, actually, what do I have to lose? I was like, I literally have nothing to lose. And it was a different process. We didn't have an application form. I think I got set up with a Zoom. I think I messaged saying, are you still casting? And they were like, yeah. And then I think he called me. I think it was like Eric assistant at the time. He called me. We had like a chat. I was like, yeah, I'm a chief stew. This is my experience. And he's like, brilliant. Can you jump on a call? And then I did like a 40-minute call with Erica. She broke that down into 3 minutes and gave it to the producers. And then it went really fast from that. I was pretty much like, yeah, I think I'm in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Not
What a
too
blessing
different.
it's
Not too
been.
dissimilar. There you go. There's our backstory.
Sorry, Marc.
No, this
Going
is
on all these
fantastic.
segues.
I tell you what, as someone who loves you both, it's like I'm trying to like collectively process watching you two together. This is like a dream for me. It's like watching All Stars of sorts, like happening in front of my eyes.
I know. I was like, I saw they announced the Ultimate Girls trip, and I was like, how do we get a trip
Right?
with the yachties? Because that is such a thing in yachting as well. Like you see the days off, and I was like, why have they not done this with us? Like it would be iconic.
Great. Because at first I was like, how cool would it be if they did an All-Stars season? But I think that would be problematic because it's like, who do you choose as chief stew? Who do you choose as the captain? And like, if they made
There'd be too many egos.
Yes, it just wouldn't work. So yeah, then I thought, how awesome would it be if they just put us in like a villa in Italy for a week and just film the whole thing and did some sort of
I
Ultimate Girls
agree.
Yacht version.
They did it with like Winter House and Ultimate Girls Trip, and why can't they do it with
Well,
Below
couldn't
Deck?
you all be the guest on a charter? Couldn't the All Stars be like on like a week-long
that
guest
would be
on the charter?
cool.
I mean, we could, but they'd never do that.
Right, but that's what
Yeah.
we want to see. Like, you know, Captain Sandy saying, I wouldn't dock it that way. Or like, Aesha, I wouldn't serve that. Like, Daisy's
Yes.
like, I wouldn't
I'm
make out with
down.
you.
I fucked up.
Then I
I'm
would come
down.
as a guest.
Right? Okay. We need to keep pushing this because I don't understand how it's not a thing. In fact, I'm going to give someone a call right after this.
Make it happen. We want it.
Right. Leave it to me.
Then let's play a game between you two. Let's do like a below
Okay.
deck trivia ultimate chief stew edition.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
good at games. We've learned this from last week.
Exactly.
Okay.
Daisy's extremely competitive.
Perfect.
Okay, if you know the answer, just scream at the top of your lungs, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Question number 1. Warm it up. What was the name of the very first chief stew?
Kate!
No.
Francesca! No.
No.
Oh, it was the girl with the she kind of looked like a lesbian. Oh my God.
Oh, what? Is it season 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to go back
I
and watch.
don't. I can't. It's
Her
gonna annoy
name
me.
was
Literally. Give us the first
Adrian.
letter.
Adrian.
Oh.
I was never gonna get that, but I
She
could
always had her
visualize
hair
it.
tight back pulled and like people
Do I
did
get
not
half
like
a
her.
point for that?
No, no,
Really?
you actually negative points for asking.
She was
That's
iconic, by the way. Petition to
see.
bring Adrian back.
What for my? Oh my God! Maybe on the charter that we go on, Adrian's the chief stew.
1000%.
Dang.
That's
Here
how
we
you
go.
bring it back.
Here we go. Oh my gosh!
People would
Done.
tune in for that.
While I'm home, like a bit quieter this next month, I do want to put it on my to-do list to go back and watch all of the really early seasons because I've never done that, and people talk about them all the time, and I feel like I'm letting them.
Oh,
down the best.
there's some banging ones in there. That first season is it's iconic.
Really?
It really was.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really good.
Okay, I'm
yeah,
gonna
it's
go
really
watch it.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, highly recommend.
Okay, question 2. Which chief stew was voted most likely to hook up with a charter guest?
Fraser?
Hannah.
Hannah's
Sorry.
number 2. Frasier's not in the top 3, but Hannah's number 2. If you can give me number 1, you get the point.
Daisy.
Daisy?
Daisy's number 3. What'd you say?
Oh. Kate?
She most
Kate.
likely-
Oh.
Kate.
really?
Where are you getting these
Wouldn't have
stats?
that.
The internet. Have you logged on? There's lots of chatter.
Yay. Hey.
Kate's number one, Hannah's number two, Daisy's number three. Do you want to know who was voted least likely to hook up?
Aesha.
Aesha. Aesha.
How funny of a
vanilla.
Beyonce.
All right, Daisy's on the board. Captain.
Nice.
Who was the captain?
No, she's not. She's back at 0 because you said negative.
Oh, that's fucking right. Get her, Aesha. Daisy's
where the Twitch. Yeah, the Twitch is gonna.
There's 2 more questions left. 3. Name the captain of Below Deck Adventure.
Oh,
Carrie.
Oh.
Yes.
No. Really? Oh,
It was Carrie.
Yeah. Nice. Well done. That was good.
All right, now Daisy, you're in the lead. Okay, 2 questions left. What year did Below Deck premiere?
2015.
Neither's correct.
2014.
No.
2011.
No.
2013.
2013. You both said it at the same time, so here's how I'm going to do it. When did Below Deck Med premiere? What year?
2016.
It's a tie game, folks. It is a tie game. So we're going to go with a tiebreaker. Here's the tiebreaker. Who was not a chief stew? I'm going to list you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 names.
Okay.
Who was not a chief stew?
You've got to say them really fast.
Okay. Francesca Ruby, Heather Chase, Bugsy, Susie Barbecue, Faye Clark.
Ruby.
Nope, Francesca Ruby was Below Deck season 8.
Oh, that's a last
Yeah, you're
name.
doing the surnames as well.
Names.
Can
Do you want me to just
say
do
them
the first
same again?
name?
Yeah.
No, Bugsy Drake.
Bugsy
She
was for
Shishu.
Below Deck
Season
Med
5.
after Hannah got fired.
Okay.
So we have Heather Chase, Faye Clark, Susie Barbecue.
Faye Clark.
Nope, Faye Clark was
Susie
Below-
Barbecue. Susie Barbecue.
Susie Barbecue. I don't know. That's just a name I made up.
How the hell did we not get
love
that?
that name.
I call my
Susie
dogs.
Barbecue.
I
She
call
needs to
Jana and
count
Chumba. Jean Shampoo and Susie Barbecue.
Oh my gosh, I love
cute.
that.
Oh my lord.
really
Okay,
like
so
that
it's
name.
Thai folks game. Thai folks. They are equal great chief stews.
I needed to do better than
Very
last week.
much.
You did
It's
great.
an
Make
honor.
sure you follow Aesha. Aesha, what's your socials?
It's at Aesha_Jean. I was like, is there an underscore? Let me just double check. Sorry. At Aesha_Jean.
And you can watch her on Bravos on Mondays on Below Deck Med and the next day on Peacock. Thank you so much, Aesha, for being here. Thank you, everybody. Daisy, what's your socials?
Daisy Kelleher 87.
Daisy
Giving everyone
Kelleher,
my
87,
age.
Marc McNamara, Yacht Mess. Follow us on YouTube, TikTok, Twitter. No, we don't have Twitter yet. We'll get Twitter. We're going to get
No,
it.
I'm on
Instagram, all the
Twitter.
rest. Love you all. Until next time. Bye.
Bye.